In my life, I've confided to Burger King both my pain and my secrets. It wasn't a minute clinic I was informed I had an STD. No, that would be a Burger King. I'm positive if you just spoke with Darius behind the counter over here for an hour, you get a gummo retelling. It's in these moments I can forgive the food being just slightly above the floor mats they keep next to the urinal. What I'm less gracious about is my goddamn video games. Xbox, the year is 2006. Your bipolar bargaining chip, the Xbox 360, has just released. Kids are learning all new kinds of words, and Flushed Away scared me away from toilets. Xbox Live is good. But in the crevices of this George Bush monster house world of 2006, fast food restaurants began fully utilizing bath salt commercials. Franchise mascots pushed under a surreal lens and a formal acknowledgement that some of them were just weird from the beginning as concepts. A clown that makes me sick and throw up in the back of my mom's car? Gee, that doesn't sound very funny to me. And considering the hand imprint still embedded into my lower ass cheek, I think the joke was missed out on my mom too. But how about BK? I mean, how are they holding up? Arguably worse? Sweet. Bizarre commercials showing the king himself bust ass on the front lines to deliver you a scalding hot coffee and a dry sandwich. Oh, how I wish I could be there. Me, with sandwich in hand and ankle chained to corporate exploitation. If only there were a way. They released a game. Well, they made 3 actually, but my elite team of scientists recommend that I at least try and tackle one tumor at a time if I can. Sneak King. Originally a little bonus you could get on your way through a drive-thru for $3.99. Now this rare gem can only be obtained through keen second-hand sellers for next to nothing and a free skid mark as a sign of ill intent. Fuck you. In this text-to-speech Necronomicon, you're forced to rush into adulthood carrying this trauma all the way, of course, by strapping on boots, cloak, and Halloween mask. Just joshing against your face. Your first step to being the more preferable expendable to your manager is navigating through each level and finding the customer you need to deliver the food to. All through, though, you need to avoid breaking the illusion you're not just a convenient head injury specter by avoiding everyone else in the map. Little dances here, some playing around carelessly in construction sites there, and bam, you've done it. Alright everyone, sound off in the comments. What's everyone's faith the crown makes up for a hard hat? The 5 guys at King Games wanted this title to be substance, not just art, as hard as that's imaginable. No shot you're getting your choice of the 4 tempting worlds on offer right away. No, not in the Mario 64 of weird shit you found in your 3 for $5 bag. Each level challenges the Melvins of this sad world to meet a quota. Offer up enough unsolicited meat, and you get a little more slack on your leash. Areas actually have a little more depth than you'd expect. Wish for a drop, get a puddle. One of these technical marvels offered by the fast food overlords that actually caught me off guard were interactable environment set pieces, perfect for the right distraction you need, and the collateral damage the HOA deserves. To marinate this turd, there's also a rank system to add replay value. When's coughing up blood in the morning getting a rank system? Shit's getting boring. At the end of these grandmaster tests of patience, a news report flashes going over the silly capers of the king and his abundance of nerve he has, assuming I'm in the mood for a stomach pump due to the $1 tin nugget meal. If you can find the Burger King meta and A rank through all 4 sections, you're awarded the Royal Recovery Suit. Does that anything new? No. Does it warrant replay? This whole fucking thing makes me want to make my debut performance on r/iBletch. And this has been Lloyd's Inferno. I repent all grievances and plan to pray extra hard tonight. Like double. But I'm not done with my rehab testimony. Surely this 2-week chip means something. There isn't one part of this game that isn't absolute batshit. From the actual content to the method making the consumer drive out to a Burger King for it, to pushing out Afterbirth in the form of 2 more of these fucking titles. I think the craziest thing about this is the disc, though. So going back to just a minute, I had mentioned Xbox 360. This is what it originally ran on, right? That and the original Xbox. Big deal, Spurg. A lot of the Xbox titles were backwards compatible for the Xbox 360. No, this was 2 entirely different files on the same disc. I've never heard of something like this being done before, and to know it was given the honors for fucking Sneak King is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This generational curse makes it insanely difficult to port and even emulate. This means, unless this is on original hardware, shit just can't be played. But to appease the Burger King community and inch my way closer to political power, I've sent in my best recognizant agent to retrieve the Whopper cut. Computer, connect through to KoldTin.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negro Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. And this is my confession. If you're watching this, it means I'm probably dead. Murdered by my brother-in-law, Hank Schrader. Hank has been building a meth empire for over a year now, using me as his chemist. In my eternal damnation in the 7th layer of hell, I am cursed to eat a Whopper Jr. over and over again to remind me of my sins. I'm sorry, Skylar.